Hi Aries, this is your May 2019 forecast. What's happening in May for you? Thank you to everyone who's popped onto my channel, subscribed, liked and shared. And as I was saying before, this is what's ahead for you for May. So this will be the whole month's worth. So it's going to be very interesting for Aries. That's coming up. I know because I'm an Aries myself, and there's been a lot that's been happening. We've had a lot of planets that have obviously going for everybody. I think we're in Pluto retrograde at the moment, so which is going to bring up quite a fair few things for a lot of people. So without further ado, let's get ahead for you, Aries. Let's have a look what's happening here for you. Right, the overall energy here is the Page of Swords. Hopefully you can see that, the Page of Swords. That comes through. So you may find that even though you're dealing with you may be dealing with a few people that may be a little bit sketchy, so to say. But there might be some people that are keeping an eye on you as well. But you also may be doing things that are online. So that could be to do with work and communicating online, getting messages, texts, all of that sort of thing. So that is your overall energy for the moment. That's not going to work. So I'll put that down there. Don't really want to start a fire. But anyway, let's have a little bit of a look for you. Okay, so the first card that's out is the Emperor. Let's have a look here. This is the Knight of Wands coming through. Next one is the Queen of Swords. Next one is the Three of Wands. Oops, that's gone a little bit out of focus there, but hopefully, hang on a minute. Jeepers. Come on. It's not happening. Had a few technical glitches that's been going on. Oh, anyway, there it goes. Beautiful. So that's the Three of Wands coming through. You've also got the Three of Swords. You've got the Moon. And I'll go through them in a minute. This is the Ten of Wands. The Four of Wands. The Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. Fabulous, fabulous spread. Okay, let's have a little bit of a look here. What you've got. The first card that comes out, like I was saying, is the Emperor card. This is standing in your power. It's also asking you to regain your power, get back into your power. And you may find that with you, and particularly this is your star sign, Aries, particularly you're getting back into the groove. You are now being that or having more control over a lot of the areas in your life. You're getting back that control. You're feeling that empowerment, and you may find that when it does come down to the power side of things, and I know power can be a little bit, it sounds a little bit really forthright, but getting back your own power is quite necessary, because at this time you may have felt that you had previously lost your power and lost control over a lot of things. So, you know, there was a fair few things that may have happened. Now, the Knight of Wands comes through and says there is change. There is change coming. This is really good news that with the change coming here. So you are now coming back into your empowerment, which will eventually change things. Well, not eventually, it's actually coming up in May. So you'll probably find that there'll be a lot of changes. You'll probably do work circumstances. You're probably traveling as well. Remember, this is a general reading too, so it's not going to resonate with anybody. It just possibly can't. But there's a lot of changes coming for you now. Now that you've come back into your empowerment, this is actually really good for you. So the Queen of Swords is next. The Queen of Swords is next coming up, saying that you're not prepared to put up with anything. You are standing again in your power. You are being very communicative here, and you're standing up for yourself. This is a person, it's not necessarily gender specific, but this is a person who's standing in their power too. A person who's actually come into their own. So it can be male or female, and standing on their own, or standing in their own power, and really cutting through, bringing through the truth, being true to yourself, which is fantastic. So the Three of Wands, with the Three of Wands coming through, it actually says that your ships are about to come in. It is absolutely a wonderful card. All that hard work that you've been doing, now you're starting to reap the rewards. And you may have found that previously, and in previous months as well, you had a pretty difficult time. So this is saying it's all coming about now. Things are really starting to come in for you. And you'll probably notice a lot of change here too. A lot of change with the circumstances that are coming through. Next of all, you have the Three of Swords. It relates to the darkest hour before the dawn. And for me, this is saying that you've gone through the poo, now you're coming in, and now it's starting to change. So there's a lot of endings for a lot of situations. You're starting to get clarity. You're starting to hear the truth. You're starting to be true to yourself. It's actually a brilliant card. And when we're talking about romance, it can mean that you've had your heart broken too. And it can mean too, in this situation, that you have been heartbroken. It was a heartbreaking situation where you've had to realize a lot of things. The moon comes about next and saying that there's a lot of clarity coming. Things that were once hidden are now going to come out to you. They're going to be clear. They're going to it's like being crystal clear. You've found out a lot of information. It's going to be crystal clear. You've now got it. It's going to come. And it's sitting there going, okay, I'm now finding the direction that I may have thought that I couldn't have achieved before, but now I'm seeing a path. Now I'm seeing the difference. Now I'm, now I'm seeing the way. It's all going to come. So this is absolutely really good. It's a really positive spread. The Ten of Wands indicates that it's a real letting go and the last result of the heavy burdens. So all those heavy burdens that you've gone through, all the trials and tribulations that you've gone through are now coming to an end. It's an end of a cycle too. So absolutely brilliant card saying that those heavy burdens are now being lifted. You may find, because you've got a lot of wands here and you've got a lot of swords here, that it's indicating definitely something to do with work and communication. So the next card coming up here is the Four of Wands, indicating a happy hearth and home. This is happiness. This is, this is foundation. This is really coming together, saying that you're standing in there. It can also mean that you could be considering working from home too, but it's also the fact, or you could be moving home as well, and there may have been a few decisions here regarding your home. But at the end of the day, this is real happiness around you, and always remembering too that the home indicates you personally. So you're within power. So that is a really nice card to have there. The Ace of Cups comes up and it says there's something that you're absolutely going to love. It's going to be offered to you. It's coming divinely in from the universe. It's just going to be absolutely brilliant. So there are new beginnings. Now, it can be new beginnings in love as well. So you may have found that you've had heartache in a relationship situation, but at the end of the day, when it comes about, this is new offerings, new beginnings. So really new emotional beginnings. So you're going to find that a lot of doors are going to open during the May cycle or the May month. Then we come up to the Ace of Pentacles. This is an absolute brilliant card, indicating another offer, another gift. It can be a tangible gift, in other words, money, but you could be also going into a new money cycle. Considering there's a lot of wands here too, it could indicate that you're now seeing very clearly about the road ahead for you financially, which is brilliant. So there's so much power here in this spread for you, Aries. There's new cycles coming up, new beginnings. So there's going to be newness, offers coming to you, probably left, right, and center. So you're going to see it clearly. You're going to see everything now as it really is. You're going to speak up. You're going to have that truth. It's all coming in now with the Three of Wands. You're starting to reap the rewards. It's an end of a difficult situation. So what you've previously endured, and you may find that you've gone through a hell of a lot of difficulty when it does come regarding your work. So this is very interesting. So it's really brilliant, saying that you have now done all the hard work. You've got new cycles in money, new cycles in emotional fulfillment here with the Ace of Cups. So they're all going to be offered. It's all coming to you. May looks absolutely brilliant for you, Aries. So this is fantastic news. I'm just going to pull a Chinese fortune reading card for you, just as an extra message here. And just to see what's going on here for you, Aries. for the month of May 2019. Beautiful. So you've got the courage card. It means that it's taken you a lot of courage. So what you've endured in the past now is now able to be seen clearly. You're going to speak up. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're no longer, with the Queen of Swords in particular, you're no longer prepared to put up with crap. Everything's coming in. It's taken you a lot of guts to get where you're going and where you've now come. So this is absolutely brilliant. Please know that overall, and I know this sounds, you know, really silly, but at the end of the day here, you may have gone through a lot of deceit, a lot of lies, like somebody else could have been doing it to you, and you may have had to go through all that crap to come up here to, and could be particularly in the areas of finance and love. So you've gone through it, you've endured it, it's taken you a lot of courage there, but you've done it. Please know you're worth it. This is an absolutely fantastic reading, Aries. So this is looking really good for May 2019. Thank you so much for joining me. And yep, hopefully that May looks really, really brilliant for you. And I hope you enjoy reaping the rewards there. Thanks for joining me. Bye.